Toyota has just pulled a shocker. The legendary Land Cruiser is making a comeback, but this time in a smaller, more affordable package. Imagine rugged off-road power in a compact SUV priced closer to a RAV4 than a full-size Land Cruiser. Could this be the perfect adventure vehicle for everyday drivers in the US? Stick around, because the answer might surprise you. The Land Cruiser name has always stood for toughness, reliability, and serious off-road ability. From desert trails to snowy mountains, it's been Toyota's flagship adventure machine for decades. But in 2026, Toyota is rewriting the rules. Instead of another massive SUV, they're introducing the mini Land Cruiser FJ, a compact, more affordable version built to bring that same rugged DNA to everyday drivers. Why does this matter? Because until now, most Americans who wanted a Land Cruiser had to pay big money for a full-size model. This new FJ is designed to change that, giving buyers a chance to step into the Land Cruiser family at a price point closer to a RAV4, while still keeping the boxy design and off-road spirit that fans love. And here's the big question. Can Toyota really deliver the legendary Land Cruiser experience in a smaller package without watering it down? Let's find out as we break down its design, features, and performance. Now let's dive into what makes the 2026 Toyota Mini Land Cruiser FJ so interesting. First up, the design. At first glance, it looks like a baby version of the full-size Land Cruiser, but it's far from watered down. With its boxy silhouette, high ground clearance, chunky off-road tires, and that iconic spare wheel mounted on the tailgate, this SUV screams adventure. Imagine pulling up next to a Bronco Sport or a Jeep Wrangler. This FJ has that same rugged attitude, but wrapped in a slightly smaller, more practical package. Size-wise, the Mini Land Cruiser FJ fits snugly between Toyota's Corolla Cross and the RAV4. At about 177 inches long and 72 inches wide, it's compact enough for tight city streets and parking garages, yet rugged enough for backcountry trails. This middle ground could make it one of the most versatile SUVs in Toyota's lineup. Step inside, and Toyota seems to have struck a balance between modern comfort and durable simplicity. Expect a tough interior that can handle muddy boots and camping gear, but with the tech people expect in 2026, like a digital driver display, wireless Apple CarPlay, and Toyota's latest safety suite. It's not luxury-focused like a Lexus, but it's not stripped bare either. It's aiming right at that sweet spot between adventure and daily driving. You'll still find Toyota's latest infotainment and driver assist features, giving you the confidence of modern safety without losing that rugged edge. Unlike most compact SUVs, this one is built for real off-road action. Toyota's focus here is clear. This isn't just a mall crawler. It's meant to hit dirt trails, gravel paths, and mountain roads with ease. Under the hood, things get even more interesting. In some markets, the FJ is expected to launch with a 2.7-liter four-cylinder gasoline engine, producing about 161 horsepower. That might not sound jaw-dropping on paper, but paired with Toyota's proven 6-speed automatic and 4-wheel drive system, it's more than capable of handling dirt trails, snow, and steep climbs. And here's where the real hook comes in. Toyota is reportedly planning hybrid powertrain options for North America, which could push horsepower well past 200 while also delivering better fuel efficiency. Imagine having the off-road strength of a Land Cruiser with the fuel savings of a Prius. That's a game changer for buyers who want both adventure and practicality. Now, let's talk pricing, because this is where things get really surprising. In Japan, early estimates suggest the FJ will start around $26,600. For the US, we're looking at somewhere near $35,000 for the base trim, stretching up to around $45,000 for the top models. That undercuts larger Land Cruisers by tens of thousands of dollars, putting legendary Toyota off-road capability within reach of far more buyers. So far, this compact Land Cruiser looks like it's checking a lot of boxes: rugged design, competitive price, and Toyota's reputation for reliability. But here's the catch. There are still questions about just how much off-road ability it can really deliver compared to its bigger brothers. And that's exactly what we'll dig into next, including both its biggest highlights and the drawbacks you should know about before considering one. And here's where the new Mini Land Cruiser FJ really shows its true colors. On paper, you might expect a compact SUV with a smaller engine to feel underwhelming. But out on the trails, this little beast proves otherwise. The ladder frame, chassis, the same type of structure used in hardcore off-road trucks, makes a massive difference. While most compact SUVs bounce around or bottom out on rough ground, the FJ feels planted, strong, and shockingly capable. Picture it crawling over rocks, splashing through mud, and powering up steep inclines. This isn't just a city crossover with rugged looks. It's a real Land Cruiser, just scaled down. But of course, there are trade-offs. That 2.7-liter four-cylinder isn't going to win any drag races. Acceleration feels adequate, not thrilling, especially when compared to turbocharged rivals like the Bronco Sport or even Toyota's own RAV4 hybrid. And fuel economy? Until the hybrid option arrives, it might feel a little dated compared to newer competitors. Inside, the story continues. The cabin is built tough and functional, but don't expect luxury. Hard plastics in some areas remind you that this SUV is aimed at practicality first. Still, features like wireless CarPlay, Toyota Safety Sense, and a clean, upright driving position give it just enough modern edge to keep daily life comfortable. And then there's the price-to-value question. At around $35,000 to $45,000 in the US, the FJ lands in the same ballpark as a well-equipped RAV4 or entry-level Jeep Wrangler. That means buyers have to ask themselves, do they want the proven Toyota reliability and rugged Land Cruiser heritage, or more horsepower and polish from rivals? The turning point comes down to this. If you're expecting a mini luxury SUV, you'll be disappointed. But if you're looking for a tough, affordable, go-anywhere machine that captures the Land Cruiser spirit without breaking the bank, this FJ might just exceed your expectations. And here's the kicker. The hybrid version, when it arrives, could change the game completely. More power, better efficiency, and the same rugged DNA? That could make the mini Land Cruiser not just an option, but the standout choice in its entire segment. So, is Toyota's gamble on a smaller Land Cruiser really worth it? Let's put it all together in the final verdict. The 2026 Toyota Mini Land Cruiser FJ is not trying to be everything to everyone. It's not the fastest compact SUV on the road, and it doesn't wrap you in luxury the way a higher-end crossover might. But that was never the point. What Toyota has built here is a gateway into the Land Cruiser family, a tough, affordable, and capable machine that finally makes that legendary badge accessible to a much wider audience. But what do you think? Is this smaller Land Cruiser the rugged, affordable SUV you've been waiting for? Or would you still choose something like a Bronco or Wrangler instead? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's start the debate. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more honest reviews, and ring the bell so you don't miss what's coming next in the world of cars. Because trust me, this is just the beginning.